Salve, rapaziada. Vamos embora para mais um dia aí. Vamos curtir um pouco aí o eFood. Rapaziada, vamos embora para mais um dia aí. Vamos curtir um pouco aí o eFood. Oxi, esse volante dele aí de cabeça para baixo. Não.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Cruyff. Deftly away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now they could break here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's gone looking for safety. Beckham defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Ah, não. Entreguei o ouro, velho. Que caralho, mano.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's
Tudo bem que levou ele pro Vinicius Júnior, velho.
attacker to beat Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his
Meu Deus, o zaga tá parado, velho. Que isso?
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, he looks hungry for more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's
Ah, não,
Neymar.
Busquets. Você tem uma perna desse tamanho aí, meu brother.
Beckham. Now it's Diaby. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe hits one. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Era pra ter voltado no diabo, velho.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances
Cadê a
there.
sobra?
Milan are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. That is a great ball. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken
Ah, não,
short.
Roberto. Vem na bola, caralho.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Diaby with a definite foul there. Oh, good
Yeah.
read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior.
Teve um passe demais, velho. Esse
And
passe
it's
sim.
Neymar. Passes short and sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to
Bora, Croy.
risk-taking at this
Vamos.
stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Diaby. Aí.
Great ball and he's Diaby!
Diaby.
Really well cleared.
Essa é a jogada certa, velho. Valeu.
Dembele. Moved on forwards.
Valeu.
Dembele.
Vamos. Minha
Pressure
perna
coming
na
in from
bola,
all
não embaixei.
directions.
Caralho.
Costa Curta kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. He's looking to set free a runner.
É nossa, é nossa.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. AC Milan could counter here. Neymar, great defending, strong and determined. Diaby. Oh, good spread.
Footballing with usually
Não, cara, é rasteira, velho.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely weighted ball.
Porra, meu.
Oh, great ball! And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Firmly met.
Olha o Beckham.
Oh, good ball and the shot!
Olha os passes do Beckham, né? Eu não tô precipitando demais, velho. Tô com muito
Goal
fugir.
comes comfort.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Decent hit! Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Diaby. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Dembele. That is Conte. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now the breakaway. In with the challenge. And that's been intercepted. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Lamentamos informar que temos previsão de trânsito intenso após o término da partida. Substituição em campo.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Cruyff. And the ball. Now the finish! Well, there's the clearance. That's Dembele. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a good ball played into space. Great shot!
Boa, vamos.
Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. Cruyff at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Diaby! Danger averted for now. And it's Beckham. And here's Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make.
E o outro, velho.
Danger that was Vinicius Junior. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar goes short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Great hit!
Vamos! Ih, caralho.
That's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Diaby, Araujo, Diaby, Cruyff, and he's onside. Good read, needed to be.
Não, velho.
Pedri, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's cut it out. Beckham. Cruyff. Diaby. Dink through. He's got to be in here. It looks as
Oh, pênalti pra nós. Isso aí, juizão. Vamos.
A big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead.
Olha esse pênalti aí, né? Eu tô vendo errando esse pênalti.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 24. Camisa 19. Camisa 9.
É o Sego.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Bora lá pro
camisa 22.
confiança nossa.
Camisa
Erramos.
Camisa 10. Teremos
Carai, Guti.
substituição.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's got his cross in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Rafael Leao. And that has been clubbed away.
Ah, não, velho. Essas bolas aí não pode perder, não, velho.
So much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oxi. Aqui foi falta, velho. Oxi.
And again they hit the front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Filmaria desse espaço.
Milan take the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
And they've got rid. Quality ball. Well, they've put it back in a hurry. Baresi gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And the number on the board is 3. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafael Varane. That's Busquets. This might spell danger. Cleared without complication. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Valeu, o cara joga muito também. Valeu, adversário aí. perde umas partidas e ganha outras mais difíceis. Bora, vamos.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to oh, what a mistake! The ball's gone astray. He has found the way through. He's got the shot away!
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Roberto Carlos, lobbed in behind. Diaby is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Rafael Leao. Quarter of an hour played. Beckham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Recife, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a good spell of possession, this. Cruyff! It's there! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Araujo. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Recife look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's there to belt it away. Well, played right into his path. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sport Recife clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gnabry. Lovely feet. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nesta. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Gnabry. Spread neatly. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played into space out wide. Tries to get it clear. And pull it! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things... And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. And it's Hullet. Busquets. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos fires it in low. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's gone looking for safety. Collier. He's had it taken off him. And it's Hullet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious adventurous too.
Vai, velho. Burbice demais.
Oh, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Burbice também.
Vieira tries to clear.
Rapaz, meu jogador não tem bola aérea aqui não, velho.
Most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had a shot!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Você vê, não vem no canteiro, pô.
Engage the counter-attack.
Beckham. Cruyff. Well read, and the danger is averted. Busquets. Costa Curta. Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Hullet. Now Colwell. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good strength. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's another throw.
Ah, não, perder pra Ronaldinho Gaúcho é foda, velho. É pra puta que pariu.
Collar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Camisa 9. Substituição no time do Sport Recife. Camisa 3. Camisa 7. Ronaldinho. Deixando o
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
camisa 10.
Recife take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Decent hit! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence.
Romario! Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And he's done it again!
Esse
He's
do
got
céu, ela
his
demora pra
second.
tocar a bola, velho.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the
Ô,
momentum.
Guti, ganha de canto aí, Guti, pelo amor de Deus.
How many is coming?
Pass has gone astray.
Ainda tocou errado, ainda.
Gnabry.
Não ganhou não, porque tocou errado.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's lofted. Oh, what a climb!
Oh,
And that would have won it.
Bullet was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should
buraco
have
no
gone
meio,
in.
velho.
Nicely weighted.
Meu Deus do céu!
Ball through. Great chance!
Valeu, Tchê.
And that
Que isso, meu time?
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
É mentira,
All
velho.
he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Sport Recife really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the pass is intercepted.
Também joga esquisito demais, velho.
And he cuts out
Tem
the
que fazer
supply.
bola. Chutou agora. Pelo amor de Deus, os caras só jogam com bola aérea aí.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
Minha bola aérea eu não consigo.
Well stopped. That's positional gold. The utilisation of space. I think it's time for
Minha
them
bola
to
aérea, eu não
concentrate on
consigo.
closing this one out.
Looking for the runner. Now it's
Foram
Bullet.
indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Romario. Can he finish?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Nossa, é nossa.
And that's it.
Lixão do caralho.
So the
Tem que
winners
jogar.
bullish and
Porra.
belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Romario picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very
Oxi,
composed
Maria do céu,
response
essa
when
internet
trailing.
minha, velho.
There was no sense of
Oxi.
anxiety, just a belief to stick to the
Eu não
game
prezo, ainda
and
faz
stick
isso.
together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Romário, ainda bem que você salvou o motivo, Romário.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cruyff. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's being shifted off it. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Ixi, perdi a bola. Que merda pra perder, velho.
Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Que errado ali,
Well
velho.
stopped.
Não sei.
Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent.
Oxe,
But
Messi.
I'm going to mention a defender
O que
in
você fez aí,
William
Messi?
Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Acabou de pegar o ouro, hein, Busquets?
Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Davids. Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest
Pass,
of
Cap.
insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Nicely aimed pass. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Busquets. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Costa Curta. He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez!
Pegar a bola de fora.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good read, needed to be. Davids.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Straight hit! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Diaby, and it's Cruyff. That's a little off target. Kaka.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Thuram cuts out the pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Chouameni. And here's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Não tem falta não, velho.
And here's
Que
Mbappe.
isso, juizão.
And here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Busquets. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Demora, hein, Roberto Carlos? Chutar, hein? Cê é louco.
Superbly there.
Carlos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal!
Olha aqui, é... Ah, mentira. É mentira, velho. É mentira aquilo, velho.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Busquets. He's got the shot away! Well, it was a nice set-up, but not so good beyond that.
Beckham really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
And he was alert to it. And he is slightly...
Tirar Roberto Carlos dele.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
O cara que chutou primeiro ali.
Threads one in. Chance. He's had a hit! They've
O
scored!
passe que ele deu aí, velho. Acertou um passão e agora tirar. Não, deixa ele mal um pouco.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Hits one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pra Roberto Carlos, se eu sou não era pra diabo não, velho.
It could well be revisited this.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham plays it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. 60 minutes played. Davids. Busquets wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Não é isso aí não, Busquets.
Oh, good looking ball. Oh,
Aí, Busquets, o que você me arrumou, Busquets? Meu gol, gato.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So
Oxi,
all
Cruyff.
square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Não me dá
And
falta
this is
não.
thoroughly merited. For me, now they can going better, possibly.
Certeza? Não, é rasteira, caralho. Fabiano.
He's a sharp little ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Aí não, hein.
Now it's Hullet. Diaby, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
Esse aqui tem de marca esse espaço aqui rasteiro, velho.
Now it's
Sempre tocar em primeiro Deixe.
Kaka. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
O meio outro.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
Ah, não, Clóvis. Ah, de primeiro, caralho.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Diaby.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
3 minutes at a time.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Aí, Becker, você tá muito lerdo aí, Becker. Bora lá, bora tentar, bora. Pra cima, pra cima. Salve, KC. De boa, mano? Bem-vindo aí à live aí, KC. Passar um pouco de raiva. Aí, ainda peguei um cara top aqui, que esse William Lima aqui joga pra caralho. Eu acho que eu perdi essa. Pois é, Cassi, tem uma partida difícil aqui agora, hein, velho? Provavelmente eu acho que eu perco essa aqui, velho.
Well, hello,
Não
welcome
ganho
one
desse
and
cara,
all.
não.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Passes short and sharp, and it's Beckham. And Beckham!
Ah, Beto, ainda bem que você acertou esse chute,
Well,
Beto.
once more, it's him, and we can't be
Dois
surprised
idiomas aí.
because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact is fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, Red, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that
Lá no
was
Beck,
not
velho.
the
Olha o
case.
nome do cara do passe, velho.
Just eases him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. Costa Corta. And he's been shifted off it. Lam. Looking for the runner. Had a shot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And that interception
Entreguei.
was most necessary.
O cara marcou bem ali agora, hein, velho.
Sticks it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Sinistro, mano.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Beckham. And it's Messi.
Passe, Cruyff.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Spread neatly. Rafael Leao. Oh, smashing header.
É sinistro, cara. Pelo amor de
Just
Deus,
couldn't
velho.
turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chance.
Oh no, what has
Oh.
happened here? And he's heaved it away. Rafael Varane gets it away. Vieira. Busquets gets his pass away, and he's onside. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Busquets. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Oh, that was vital.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's in plenty of space here. Leicester is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, good-looking ball. Saliba makes the interception. Leicester can get it clear. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides.
Ah, Nestão, velho. Olha isso, Nestão.
He could be in here. He's had a shot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Ele não ganha ela nunca.
They've got a healthy number of very
Ainda
tall
bem que esses
targets
dois
to
gols de
pick
ontem.
out from this corner.
Turan looks to the other side. Rafael Leao.
Eu não entendi isso aí, não.
Figo. Busquets. Beckham. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Figo looks to get on the end of this. And he was quick to react. Beckham. So what can they make of this? And he gets rid in a hurry. And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution for Israel, number 17.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field is number 11.
Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Figo in acres of space out wide. Beckham has found the net here, of course. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Beckham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice control. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Beckham standing over it. And it's been taken short. Beckham.
Não. Não, velho, não é isso aí não. Ah.
Go the other way. That pass isn't the best.
Que porra.
clearance. So to play, and it is a goal kick. And he's picked out the run, and he's managed to get free. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserved it. Cruyff!
That was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Israel. Number 99, Gullit. Number 8, Figo. Number 19, Mbappe. Coming on the field, Erling Haaland. Number
Great
22,
chance!
Bale.
That
Number
is
18,
decidedly lacking.
Eto'o.
Mbappe
Substitution.
controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Bale. Played back in. Neymar.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. He's played him through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Can he finish? And they've got rid. Schmeichel. And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he get it through? No, that was never going to make it. Out to the right. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Substitution for Israel. Number 4, Vieira. Coming on to replace him is
Lam.
number 7, Beckham.
Well seen,
Substitution
saw
in
that
progress.
coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Araujo. Oh, played right into his path.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh no, this does. There's the hit! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Vamos ganhar desse pau no cu aqui. Vamos ganhar dele.
Terrible error, duly punished. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any
Looking at
complacency after that.
Now he's off and running. And he's intervened well there. Lam. And it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. And he thumps it clear. Throw it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Oh, what a mistake! Time added on.
Added minute has
4
been indicated.
minutes. And it's Bale. Haaland.
O Vacaiano aqui, rapaziada, vendo esse pau na beirada aqui. Joga demais e também questão do cruzamento. Por isso que eu tô vacaiando a partida aqui. Se ele estiver jogando de boa, eu vou jogar normal com ele.
And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello, attendees.
Voted
This
man
is
of the
a
match, and
children's
deservedly
announcement.
so.
With the father of a boy in a yellow
How would you sum up
t-shirt
what we've
kindly
witnessed,
make his
Jim?
way to
Well, the
the
look on the
information
manager's
centre.
face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Acabei de ganhar esse cara aqui, rapaziada. Ó. Top 46. Rapaz, ninguém vai alcançar esse cara aqui não, velho, nessa liga. Esse cara deve ser algum hacker que ele não tem base não, velho. É doido. Perdi essa partida pro Milan e não era pra ter perdido não, velho.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Has a shot! Cruyff, great hit! Oh, nearly, but
Vocês possam perder aqui, hein?
Cruyff certainly could have and should have made more of that. Well, when you say
Quase que o Tom
there's only one
entregou.
man, isn't there?
been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who.
Essa partida tá um perigo.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
Yes.
Essa partida tá um perigo.
Not quite the end product required. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cruyff might be danger here.
Vamos pra cá o giro. Cruyff, caralho.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Looking tidy in possession here. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
First quarter of an hour gone. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And it's Cruyff. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe.
Cruyff, Mbappe era no Cruyff.
Most necessary. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
Ah, pá, Messi. Não era pra você não, Messi. Você pegou a lei de intrometice. Onde eu ia tocar essa bola pra você, Messi? Onde ela foi lá na cabeça de...
That's a little off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maldini is there to clear. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham. Busquets. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, what a pass!
Ah, não, esse goleiro vai pegar tudo agora. Caraca.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
O cara tá pegando tudo, velho.
Beckham plays it short.
O chute especial aí, rapaz. Escorada pra frente e pancada.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour played now. Zico just eases him off the ball.
Nossa, essa partida tá... Eu acho que eu perco essa partida, velho. O goleiro do cara tá pegando tudo lá, velho. Esse aqui foi na trave. Ô, rapaziada, seja bem-vindo aí ao canal aí, viu? Tamo junto. Tamo aqui passando um pouquinho de raiva aqui. Falei, velho. Essas partidas assim é perigoso demais.
Very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Vou fazer um teste aqui do negócio pra ver.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. You have to expect that from everyone then.
Now it's Messi.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicely aimed pass. Time and again they are repelled. That pass has been well intercepted. Neatly clipped into space, and he's managed to get this one.
Achei que você ia pegar, Tchek.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That was
No cross aí, Bulls. Ah, não, velho.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Busquets. Good spot. He's seen the run. And he's lost his man.
Pega, Tchek. Porra. Pegando tudo aí.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic.
Vamos lá, moço. O cara fez 3 defesas já. Ela tá ganhando aí no mínimo aí de uns 4-1, pô.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substituição em andamento.
And we're underway again. Cruyff. Now it's Kagawa. He has found a way through, and the flag has stayed down. He thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
He's had a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he can
É de pé aí, né, Araújo?
And here's Eto'o.
Não tem pé mais não, né?
That is good.
Uma altura dessa aí que é a cabeça.
Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
Ah!
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out.
É mentira, velho.
They're certainly trying to wind him up in the press.
Shapes to shoot! Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Thuram. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe! Pass is just off target. And they've got rid. Varane makes the interception. Eto'o. Pull it. Eto'o. And that interception was...
Essa partida aqui não vem ela nem que eu quiser, velho. A máquina tá puxando, velho. Tá puxando pro cara.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, expected better, and so did he. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And back to the keeper they go. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Diaby, great ball if he can get there. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. He's through here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply
Ah,
done.
vai, velho.
Substituição em campo.
Well, number 3 coming up.
Camisa 9. Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14. Camisa 20. Neymar. Camisa 22.
Cleared away. Busquets tries to clear. Thinks one through. Floated through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But
ah, não, Busquets.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pull it. Oh, he's found support out wide. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's headed upfield. Eto'o, brilliantly cut out. Leicester gets it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
That's going to go a long way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Cruyff. There's that hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Thuram gets rid
Não,
without
Costa Curta.
sophistication.
Ah,
2 minutes to be added on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's at the end.
caralho, velho.
What a terrific response it was to
Ainda
adversity.
bem que o Jeff salvou eu. Não, não ter ganho essa partida não, velho. É louco.
Very, very good. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Entendi essa superioridade dele. Olha esse gráfico, a situação desse gráfico, cara. Pelo amor de Deus, velho. Existe uma coisa dessa, velho. Essa internet minha tá horrível, velho. Você vê isso, velho. Ah. Jogar do Goiás é foda, viu, velho? Ave Maria. Cara, mereceu ganhar, velho. Jogou muito mais que eu, cê é doido. Muda essas insígnias, velho. Insignazinha, velho. Vou lá mudar isso agora. Onde eu trem? Tem 5.000 gols, velho. Não tá ruim, não. Vou colocar essa aí aqui. Não tem nenhum de segunda divisão aqui, velho. Vou colocar essa do Barcelona aqui. Não sei se eu coloco essa aqui, velho. Não, vou pôr não, isso vai atrapalhar eu. Não vou pôr. Não me atrapalha. Me atrapalha é foda. Bora. Ixi, caiu aqui o servidor? Acho que foi. Entendi nada.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Valverde gets over and intercepts. And he's there to belt it away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Koundé, Eder Militao, and Araujo, and it's Beckham. He has found the way through, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Bebeto gets a foot in here. He's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, nicely intercepted. Bebeto. This Messi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
First quarter of an hour gone, and it's Beckham. Great position here. Real chance! So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Rodrigo has a look inside the box. Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rodrigo, and the shot!
Só que faltava, né? Fui lá 200 vezes e não fiz nenhum gol. O cara veio ver sozinho e fez um gol.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's cut it out. Araujo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Now it's Bebeto. Turns and goes back. Decent hit! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. That's going in strongly. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Araujo. Busquets. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's got away. Hits one! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot!
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff.
Só que passa, Becker.
Because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have their third.
Passar, meu brother.
Beckham plays it short. Vinicius Junior tries to get it clear. Messi. Oh, what has happened here?
Eu não faço gol de hoje não, rapaz. É doido, né?
Really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Messi shot a goal.
Ah, tá, até que fim. Tá doido, bicho.
Barcelona are back in business.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
El dorsal 11. Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vamos ver quanto que o finalzinho.
Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been.
Olha isso, velho. É doido, velho.
Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Barcelona kick off the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's lost his chance to shoot!
Oh!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham with the short one. He's looking wide, and that is masterful defending. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde has been caught there, it's a foul. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Eder Militao. Oh, this is a great... He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Tchouaméni just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Araujo. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Bebeto. Oh, well played.
A bola não passa, engasga no zagueiro. Até ali eu fazendo o pico, não. Vou te dar esse gostinho, não.
Bebeto. Araujo. Passes short and sharp.
Eu vou te dar esse gostinho de ver o handicap me vencendo aqui. Peraí, que eu vou fazer um gol com esse cara agora.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Não, aí também não, né, o Alaba? Aí não, filho. Pra acordar pro jogo aí, Alaba. Não, Spitz. Não é assim. Valeu, cara, doido agora.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now can they counter?
Vai, Messi, não bate no cara não, vamos embora.
Bebeto. He's had a hit.
Ó. Ah, chega lá. Ah, pelo amor de Deus, velho. Esse gol chorado, velho.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to...
And it's Messi. Can he put it away? They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Alaba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koundé. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Great ball if he can get there. And they've got rid. That's a nicely measured pass. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pass is just off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he cuts out the supply. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Rodrigo. Can he finish? There's a goal! And what a climax we have here! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Madrid give them... Tries a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Four extra minutes added on. He's had it nicked away. Driving on and making good progress. Busquets. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona finding their passes. Eder Militao. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Depois de meio-dia e meia eu já almoçar, tá bom? Porque hoje nós já tá 3 e eu, Mediano e Franco. Ah, e quem dividiu a hora de almoço e Franco foi agora 11 horas.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Messi. Back into the middle. Some really good... And Messi! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Valverde. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Cruyff. That's a nicely measured pass. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Valverde. That's an excellent interception. Bebeto. Now Mbappe. Alaba. Lobbed in behind. That has been cut short. Koundé. Pedri. Pedri with the slide tackle there. Koundé. It's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Casillas deals with it effortlessly. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi! And that is masterful defending. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Yamal. That's a throw. Busquets. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Cruyff. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Front-footed pressing going on here. Bebeto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Beckham. That's good play. Bebeto. Well, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen.
Owns the save.
There's the hit! Barcelona have their second corner now. they can spring out of defence. Busquets picks it up from the goal kick. Koundé. Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly done.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alaba can get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now the finish! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe. Bebeto. He's had a hit!
Bebeto made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Mbappe.
Great feet, that.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Messi. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! Dani Olmo. For Valverde. Dani Olmo. And it's Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Smiles brought. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrasting fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again. And they win it back again. Well, that's well seen too. Valverde.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Mbappe. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Koundé. Busquets. Not the most accurate pass. Played back to the goalkeeper. Koundé. He's had it taken off him. Eder Militao makes the interception. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Araujo. That's Busquets. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alaba tries to clear. Oh, delicate chip through. Casillas catches it safely. Beckham. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Busquets. Always onto this. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets real chance. He has done it. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. And now he has two. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's a good ball. Plays the ball back. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space out wide. Eder Militao. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alaba. Cruyff. Roberto. Beckham. Good ball over the top. And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri. That has not gone well. It's Bebeto. Nice ball, and he might be in here. He's got the shot away! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Messi! Can he spark a counter here? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Caught offside that time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Bebeto is behind this one. Bebeto! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's gone backward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
This might spell danger. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now then, bit of déjà vu about this. A routine, perhaps, we've only just seen. He'll fancy himself from here. Bebeto! Oh, impressive strike. Lewandowski. Time added on 4 minutes. Cruyff. And that's a superb pass. Can he finish? It's a goal! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that... And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.